Wrap your head around that one, and then wrap your organs around your spinal cord from the repeated impact of smacking the bottom of the stage when you play this guy.
Okay, if you guys, like, missed it because of the disconnect, he was basically talking about Greninja's French name, which is Amphinobi, which I think is actually kind of a badass name for it, not gonna lie. You should pet your OBS more? Oh, God. I think the next time I use a Greninja, I might nickname it Amphinobi, because that's actually kind of badass, not gonna lie. Alright, we're gonna do Rosalina, and then we're gonna do Inkling. Where's Rosalina? There you are.
Audience. All right, let me tell you something I find hilarious, hysterical, and downright funny. Rosalina is a celestial being honor-bound to watch over the entire cosmos. At the same time, she fulfills her motherly instinct by adopting sentient star people floating around throughout the galaxy. She's canonically 7'3", can fire projectile force fields,
Did it bonk itself, then immediately come back on?
Gravity,
Yeah.
and can most likely teleport in some capacity. And yet, when she uses her recovery move to jettison into the air, all she can muster is a sound reminiscent of that time she finally farted after a 2-hour-long tummy ache.
The ultimate test.
Oh my god. Fucking ads, god damn it. Yes, great. We love Dove in this household. Easter? Hell yeah!
Woo! Rosalina, just on intention, is a good character. If your friendly neighborhood big lady player is of a higher skill bracket than everyone else, then matches will not even be remotely close because of this little 5-pointed polygon piss boy right here. Enjoy putting in a lot of work just to get a KO that's not gonna matter. Enjoy being slapped around by a near permanent disjointed hitbox. And most importantly, enjoy having to touch the 24th most cummed on character according to the power rankings at rule34.xxx. Side note.
Hold on. Dude, repeat that? I didn't hear that again. I missed that.
Matches will not even be remotely close because of this little 5-pointed polygon piss boy right here. Enjoy putting in a lot of work just to get a KO that's not gonna matter. Enjoy being slapped around by a near permanent disjointed hitbox. And most importantly, enjoy having to touch the 24th most cummed on character according to the power rankings at rule34.xxx. Side note.
Wait.
I think
why is Luma the 24th? What? Why is Luma number 24? I'm sorry, what? A good chunk of these characters are minors. Ew. I do not like that.
I think something's going on here. A few years ago, when I made another video on similar topic, this list was like what you would expect. It was popular anime and video game characters drawn in a, you know, like the fucking hentai.
Why is Francine
sort of art
there?
style,
I don't
right? But
know.
now it's adult cartoon characters drawn in largely plain art styles that don't translate to it. I don't think it just seems weird to me, you know, like I could see people pleasuring themselves to Stan's wife from American Dad, but 8 times as many people did that than to Rosalina? That's a little fishy. Regardless, all of this wraps up in a nice little package because when facing a Rosalina player, you're going to be playing mind games. Kill Luma. Do it. End its miserable plasma-based life. Because Rosalina player is so perpetually attached to that little dumpy guy, they will spend all of their gameplay and perhaps half their life savings just trying to keep him alive, even though he comes back. And when he's gone, it is full-blown panic mode. A full frontal lobe shutdown until that respawn timer finally graciously allows the game to continue again. You may think a victory over Luma is pointless, but it's a moral victory, and shockingly the key to winning the entire game. Oh, and beyond that, Rosalina is hotter than Peach and Daisy, and you know it's true, and you fucking fight me if you want to see these fucking hands. Who pissed?
Okay, that's what he meant by hands. Okay. Alright, where's Inkling? There you are.
Speed. What's up, kids? If your pastime includes mixing Adderall with Monster Energy drink and fantasizing about elaborate ways to get back at your employer, then Inkling is the perfect character for you. Inkling players always think they're better than they are, and they don't realize just spamming the roller attack isn't a viable strategy, or just painting the ground in Splatoon isn't a very high skill requirement. This is because Inkling players are pure unbacked bravado. They'll flaunt left and right about their huge Twitter likes or how cute their dog is, but behind the curtain is a mess of unpaid parking tickets, dirty laundry on the floor of their room, and self-esteem made of glass. I think it's a symptom of Splatoon players thinking that they're in some sort of cult. That game just breeds elitism and an us against them mentality because they falsely believe they're playing some sort of unsung hero of Nintendo's dark underbelly. Newsflash, kiddos, Splatoon is stupidly popular, and as someone who reached the rank of Dog Queen in Splatoon 1, I'd stomp your shit in half. Whenever you play someone playing Inkling, be nice to them. Maybe even give them a non-sarcastic clap after they win a match, because God knows they need it. Let's leave.
Alright. So, Sonic, Isabelle, and Simon. Okay. Hey! Alright, Sonic, there he is.
Arigato gozaimasu. Tails Bench, Sally Acorn Love Doll with Real Bones, Babysitting Cream, Ugly Movie Sonic, Top 10 Hottest Female Sonic Characters, Chris Chan, Cold Steel the Hedgehog, typing your name into Google and adding the Hedgehog after it, Sonic Shipping YouTube Tributes, Sonic Boys Sexy Competition, Sonic Funerals, Sonic EXE, any channel like S Comics Play, obvious self-reflecting parodies like Sonic Hedgehog and Sonic Dreams Collection, and the fact you know everything I just
God,
said
Sonic
is
Dreams Collection. Oh God, who remembers that? Oh jeez. That just hit me with a flood of memories. My God.
only the tip of the iceberg. You are playing Sonic. The internet has done my job for me. You're a Donkey Kong
God damn it. Alright. Alright, Isabelle. Oh, Jesus Christ! Okay, we're definitely checking out King K. Rool after this. Okay. That genuinely jump scared me. Okay.
You know how to use the fishing pole attack, and that's it, and you spam it all game because you think it's super cool because your equally shitty friends don't know how to avoid it, and you don't even really want to play Smash Brothers because it's not your kind of game, but all your friends want to play it, and they invited you to play it, and you'd feel kind of weird saying no, and you don't really care, and you just want to have fun with everyone, and you know, you will without a doubt be the first person to lose every single game, and if you ever win a match, it's going to be seen as a shocking surprise, and everyone's going to reward you with applause and say you're really good at the game, but they're just trying to have sex with you. Many people...
Oh, God. Alright, King K. Rool, I need to see yours now. You've won me over.
Alright, let me tell you something about this big chunky crocodile whenever I see him. When I was a little kid, I played Donkey Kong Country, and this guy was a real jerk. I'd play through the video game, and I'd run around as the big, funny, strong monkey and the tiny, silly, fast monkey. And he was really hard to beat, but I persevered, and I managed to figure it out. And then he came to Smash Brothers, and now, like, sometimes people will beat me with this guy, even though he's allegedly not very good. But I do like playing with him, but I don't know how good he is. I'm not very skilled in the world of tectonic plate movements, which is the slang that the Smash players use when describing upper level play. That's probably not true, but again, I'm not skilled at Smash Brothers enough to know. But then in the second game,
Jesus Christ.
I played Dixie Kong, who should be in Smash, and fought against King K. Rool, and King K. Rool was like a mad scientist, and it was weird. But then in the third game, you only know.
He was just going on a rant there, my God. Okay, where's Simon? Simon, where are you? Oh, there you are.
Simon and Richter players are the type of people to wear Velcro shoes at age 35. Simon and Richter players are the type to pour their cereal in after their milk. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to butter the bottom side of their bread. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to hide their knees in their shirt when watching a movie. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to refuse to poop in a public bathroom. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to say thanks, you too, when the waiter says enjoy your meal. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to lose just one of their AirPods and never find it. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to leave the plastic film on their electronics to keep them clean. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to microwave leftover pizza. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to correct other people's grammar. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to chew with their mouths open. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to check their phone mid-conversation with someone. Simon and Richter players are the type of people to give an awesome series like Castlevania a bad name by doing the lamest shit on the planet. Alright, let me tell you something about—
Good lord. Alright, Joker, Shulk, Empire, and Mithra. Alright. I'll get to those in a moment. For right now, I want to check out Incineroar next, because I'm actually kind of curious about him.
Many people were up in arms at the inclusion of Incineroar. They saw him as a waste of a slot, a poor character choice, and not strong enough to pull his worth in amongst the coveted Smash elite. And I've got to tell you, you are so goddamn wrong it hurts me. Let's look at the facts and pull the same rabbit out of the hat that I, for some reason, have to unearth every handful of videos. Pokemon is the highest grossing franchise of all time, and through extrapolation, the most popular franchise of all time. The series with the most representation in Smash is Super Mario at 9 characters, which is totally fine. Mario is the flagship Nintendo icon. Give him all the prominence he wants. But in second place is a tie between Pokemon, understandably so, and Fire Emblem. Now, technically, Pokemon has 10 reps if you expand Pokemon Trainer to include Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard as their own entities, but in terms of roster of playable characters, it's a tie. But then things get even messier if you consider Robin, Corrin, and Byleth all have female versions, which are like sort of their own character. It does not matter. There's a tie. For the sake of this argument, it's a tie. If Nintendo decided to take all the Fire Emblem characters, who are from a series which has not even grossed 1/100th of what Pokemon has, and then they replace 3 of the Fire Emblem characters with Pokemon, everyone would agree this is a fantastic idea. And it's not even based on popularity. It's because the potential for Pokemon is so much higher. There are currently 1,000 Pokemon and counting, give or take. And you better fucking believe the vast majority of them aren't just anime swordsmen like a certain other franchise in this debate. Taking your pick of that litter is a smart game design choice without even a specific one in mind. Look at Pokken Tournament, a Pokemon-only fighting game. There's a lot of easy acid flips you could pull from there and just cram into the game. Now let's look at who they did end up selecting throughout the years. Pikachu is the mascot of the company, obviously, and Pichu's an easy in for being a clone. Jigglypuff gets a free pass because he was originally a clone of Kirby to work with the hardware limitations of the N64, and Jigglypuff's also pretty popular in its own right. Mewtwo is one of the most iconic Pokemon ever made and has a huge roster of moves to work with. Whether or not the animators, gameplay designers lived up to that potential, but that's a conversation we already had. Pokemon Trainer's 3 Pokemon represent the original starters, which is a big money decision. Lucario is extremely popular, hits the furry community in their wallets, and has a lot of potential for moves, and Greninja got pushed hard as fuck by the anime and also gives us a ninja for the game, which I am perfectly okay with because ninjas are fucking rad, and if you disagree, you're dumb, and the fact there's only 2 of them in the game is super stupid. So when it came time to add another Pokemon rep, what did we get? An evil professional wrestler. Let me say that again. A heel-turned, dirty, low-down, no-good, cheating, ego-stuffing, professional, fucking heavyweight champion of the world wrestler. And he's also a big dumb cat. which means his haters are just afraid of getting pussy, and brother, that ain't me. Every single successful fighting game ever made is improved 100 times over with a pro wrestling character. Zangief, Mike Hagar, King, Armor King, Tina Armstrong, DMX, Method Man, Ghostface Killa. Okay, those last three don't really count. If there's a synapse in your mind palace that fires off a single utterance of rejection towards Incineroar's inclusion, you have absolutely no taste and should feel bad about your opinions. I'm happier that this guy made it in the game than fucking Sora from Kingdom Hearts. That's how perfect of a choice I think he was gameplay-wise. And this takes any and all of my personal bias out of the equation.
I think Incineroar was a great choice in my opinion.
To potentially gift us with pro wrestler characters, but to deliver one to us with such a great personality that fits his moveset, the game, and his design. Look at his fucking flaming championship belt, for God's sakes. This is a god tier pick. Which gives me no pleasure when I finally bring it home by mentioning that if you're an Incineroar main, you'd probably be a Lucario or Wolf main if you weren't such a submissive bottom.
Okay. Well, that was a good note to end on. Okay, okay, Joker next. Where's Joker?
Persona 5 is about 30 hours of good gameplay wrapped up in an overly inflated, drawn-out 100-hour package. And that perfectly describes Joker in Super Smash Bros. If you main Joker and aren't a pro, then you probably don't main Joker. You main Arsene. And if your whole skill level revolves around waiting for him to show up to save the day while bitching about how his broken ass keeps getting nerfs and oh, base form Joker's totally worthless, then why don't you go ahead and go back to your friendship simulator game that has a bunch of people in it who say dialogue that no real human being on Earth would ever utter. In the wise words of that cat that everyone wants to have sex with, let's go to sleep, because it's a pretty safe bet to ignore anything and everything a Joker player has to say unless they have some tournament placements to their name. Their advice means nothing, and their perspective is fucked, because there's just something so boring about being the representation of pure anime cringe crossed with tear whoring for wins. Wake me up when your opinion in this game matters because I've got a lottery to play. Oh, and speaking of lotteries, you know that's...
Good lord. Alright, so Shulk next. There he is.
Choice. I'm really feeling it. Does this appeal to you? Well, of course it does. It's me we're talking about. But this is all anyone is ever going to think about when they think about Shulk. Fuck you Minato arts. Fuck your obnoxious taunts. Fuck your sword reach. Fuck everything about you. Because to 99% of the player base, Shulk is, oh, the guy who took his fucking shirt off. Now, even though Sephiroth has been added with a ton of bare chest service and Kazuya's default outfit is beach ready, Shulk's already supplanted his soft abs into people's memory banks because when he strips down, it just feels the fuck out of nowhere. Sephiroth is a deep, edgy katana wielder, showing up with his chest exposed by default anyway. Him casting off his Matrix outfit just conveys to the viewer that he's not fucking around anymore, and you're probably gonna have a blade endoscopy. And Kazuya is a scarred up motherfucker, implying years and years of hard battles, punctuated by his ridiculous physique and obvious fighting stance. Shulk's swimsuit outfit is just downright embarrassing to anyone who hasn't played Xenoblade Chronicles, and it's still embarrassing to anyone who has because, haha, you just admitted that you played Xenoblade Chronicles. Holy shit, that's embarrassing. I don't particularly care how this blonde bastard plays or any of the 900 reasons to find him annoying. In my eyes, and unfortunately in my dreams, Shulk's defining characteristic is stopping the show to show off his abs, and not knowing how to get the show rolling again because his momentum grinder has only one setting: to a halt.
Alright, where is Pyra and Mithra? There they are.
I'm a New York hotel.
Oh, freaking ad.
I know.
Alright,
Hey,
here we go.
look! It's the Zelda and Sheik transformation gimmick, except this time it's on the most generic character design ever possible: an anime swordswoman. But even worse, anime swordswomen that are just blatant advertisements to buy their game. Tell me, anyone out there watching at home, did you want Pyra and Mithra in this game?
Yes.
Did you really? Out
Yes.
of anyone you could have had otherwise? Because chances
Yes.
are you didn't. chances are your reaction to the
You
reveal
fucking
was,
liar.
who the fuck are these two? Because as it turns out, as of their release in Smash Bros. Ultimate, Pyra and Mithra were only in one video game, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Are your stupid shit alarms sounding already?
No,
We
duh.
already have
So
a
is
Xenoblade
Shulk.
Chronicles rep in the form of Shirtless Boy, and every other character in the DLC bracket is either from a newly introduced series, an absolute icon in video gaming, or is Fire Emblem. And yeah, Fire Emblem is terrible, but we've already talked about that. The problem with these two isn't just that they're uninteresting, bland, overly specific, forgettable, a recycled gimmick, embarrassing, and pure anime chaff. The problem is that they happen to be the final death nail in the coffin for good entrants. There's only 2 Smash characters left on this list, and thank God for my voice. Kazuya and Sora. Now, both of those two absolutely deserve to be in Smash, with Tekken being a massive, long-running franchise of easy source material to pull from that perfectly complements the Street Fighter and King of Fighters reps, and Kingdom Hearts having the largest crossover fan base of anime dweebs, dribbling children, and my hobbies are my personality gamers, which is the perfect demographic for Smash. And also, Sora was the most requested character of all time from all the polls, whatever. So to close out my well-deserved shit talk on these two, I'm just gonna list who we could have had instead of these walking billboards for a game that will make most people watching this say, wait a minute, wait, they made a sequel to Xenoblade Chronicles? You mean they're not from the first game? We're going to start with Nintendo-owned characters, which means that these characters would have had zero issues in being added to the game. If any of these reminders make you angry, blame Pyra and Mithra. Waluigi, Geno, Paper Mario, Bandana Waddle Dee, Dixie Kong, Skull Kid, any Rhythm Heaven character, Ring Fit Trainee, and as previously discussed, like half of every Pokemon ever made. As for third parties,
That
Crash
doesn't really
Bandicoot,
make me angry.
Ratchet and Clank, Spyro, Dante, Virgil, or Nero from Devil May Cry, the Doom Slayer or Old School Doom Guy, Rayman, Isaac from Golden Sun, Shantae, Shovel Knight, Hollow Knight, Monster Hunter, literally anyone from Guilty Gear, pretty much anyone from Resident Evil, and any of the well-known characters from Mortal
How are
Kombat.
you? I'm doing good.
Majima from Like a Dragon. Now, side note, the creator of the series said he doesn't want Kiryu in Smash because he doesn't like the idea of Kiryu beating up women. But he never said anything about Majima, and if you know the series, that would absolutely be in character. Lloyd from the Tales series, 2B, Phoenix Wright, and about 100 other characters from series that were already added that aren't fucking Pyra and Mithra. And finally, Agumon and Master Chief. But let's be honest, for those two, that would never, ever happen. Like, I would rather that they reveal that those two are never getting in than they reveal that Pyra and Mithra did get in. So, yeah, fuck these guys.
Come on. I like Pyra and Mithra. Zipper on my jacket is stuck. Oh no. And first I wanted Shadow, but he's an assist trophy, but I'm happy that we got Pyra and Mithra. I'm happy we got them too. I was mostly expecting it to be Rex and Pyra and Mithra, but I'm honestly glad that we went the direction we did with just Pyra and Mithra without Rex, because I think it's interesting to see them like as their standalone characters. All right, Palutena. Where's Palutena? There she is.
Oh man, I fucking hate this bitch. I have written pages upon pages of this document undercutting the idiosyncrasies of Smash Brothers players, but let me tell you, the one thing to take away from this video's long runtime, it's one thing I want you to remember above anything else.
Nice.
Palutena is absolutely everything wrong with this video game. Where do we start? A character that no one asked for, taking up a spot reserved for potential gaming giants, with a bland as hell personality, proving passable due to the presence of tits and
hold on. He said, has he ever played Kid Icarus Uprising? Because Palutena was far from bland in that game.
ass from a previously discussed low-selling series that Sakurai gets dibs on entering because of his grandfathering and superpowers, wrapped up in a high-tier shell, meaning you are going to see this bitch everywhere. No positivity comes from Palutena. Everyone hates playing against her. People only play her due to her effectiveness. She is like an anti-fun vacuum set to maximum suck. Let's not forget, if you're a lore nerd or a world-building geek, the tonally perfect and functional Brawl codec conversations featuring Snake were replaced in Smash 4 by Palutena's Guidance, a flimsy anime cringe-dripped fan service yuck pile. Smash Brothers has a remarkably strong track record in making good choices for entrants, but I think Palutena is my absolute first choice for characters that need to be kicked the fuck off the roster. At least it brought them both back for Smash Ultimate. Okay, maybe tied with Byleth and Corrin, but everybody hates Byleth and Corrin. The only defense most people go to is, well, she's got a really good moveset, or oh, she's so much fun to play, which is bullshit coming out of a horse's ass. Remember that she was added to Smash 4 as a demo of the character customization system. Her entire gimmick was having over 20 moves to choose from, and the version we have in Ultimate today is a gimped up slap job designed to try to make something out of this character into something interesting and memorable. Defending any Smash Brothers character with the argument of saying they're fun to play or have good moves is a terrible defense, because you can tweak any character to play however you want. Although techniques are lifted from their respective franchises, how they function in the game is up to the developers first and foremost. Let's take my main man Snake as an example. CQC is a huge part of the Metal Gear Solid series, and yet about 95% of the memorable CQC moves from Metal Gear Solid 3, 4, and 5 that would fit perfectly into his moveset are nowhere to be found in Smash. Instead, for the sake of gameplay, he was given a sky-high up kick and a double low kick, which I'm pretty sure never happened in any of the games except maybe sorta. You can create moves that both make sense for the sake of gameplay and are reasonably seen from their respective universe, but never actually occur in the source material for any characters. Examples include Peach pulling out Toad as a shield, Fox's Fox Illusion and Firefox, and nearly everything Pac-Man does. Palutena slotting in as generic magical anime princess who does spells is boring shit that people only defend because of Smash Brothers, not for any true passion for the series or her design. And all of that doesn't even discuss who this slot could have worked better for. If you want a character whose inclusion is designed to showcase a huge variety of moves and customizable characters, the potential is near limitless both in-house and out of it. If we're allowing guest characters, I think Dante, Nero, and Virgil from Devil May Cry would be the absolute perfect encapsulation of this idea. But if we're restricted to Nintendo IPs, then why not add Waluigi as a grab bag of all the Mario spin-off games? He'll throw dice blocks, he'll drive around go-karts, give him the sports smash attacks that Peach has. Or add Paper Mario, because you can do so much shit around the theme of paper, and that's straight from his fucking series. There is obviously also non-Mario IP choices that are good for this idea, but I am completely tired of talking and thinking about anything revolving around Palutena. Let me just conclude with this. I fucking hate this bitch, and you should too. Easily my least favorite character in this game. Oh, you're the weird.
Alright. Where's Kazuya? There he is. And it's an ad, because of course it is.
Hating on someone whose mission is to just beat ass is difficult, but not an impossible goal. And that's because this guy is just a wee bit too strong. So a lot of the flex doesn't come from his sick pythons. It's just getting one lucky hit mid-ass beating. Watching a master Kazuya at work is like a world-renowned glassblower putting together a piece. It's a delicate but volatile art cascading into something utterly fragile but pristine. But that only applies to a small subset of the population. The rest of you suck absolute ass and rely on pure raw luck damage to carry your ass out of bad spots. Remember when Ganondorf was all manufactured hype? Well, imagine Ganondorf, except you give him all the tools to actually get in and bust some nuts. And then you gave him even more tools because you were having a closeout sale on really good shit. Now that's a much more interesting thing, isn't it? But it's also where heavy privilege now starts to come in. If you're unfamiliar with Smash Brothers and fighting games in general, heavy privilege isn't just a system to divide who eats the most fried chicken at Golden Corral. Heavy privilege dictates that because a heavy character has a harder time approaching their opponent, moving around the stage, and playing the neutral game, they deserve to hit harder. Kazuya hits like 6 trucks having sex with a Mini Cooper, but he's also got armor on his moves, and stuns, and all sorts of safe attacks and movement options, and you fucking name it. Kazuya is a heavy sandwich made from the best cuts of meat from all the fat boys, and it shows. I'm quite proud of you for choosing a character who has one strategy of, come here boy, I'm gonna whoop them cheeks. But you're also absolutely dead last on the totem pole of characters that worked for their kill. Get the job done, but don't feel proud about it, you scummy shithouse. I'm gonna give you—
Good lord. Okay. Let's see. So me. All right. I think we're gonna do me, and then we're gonna finish it off with Piranha Plant. I think that'll be a good finisher.
Wait. Is that Peter Griffin in Smash? Oh my god. That's hilarious. That is without a doubt one of the funniest things I've ever seen. How did you come up with such an original and funny idea? Are you a stand-up comedian? You have to be. You know what you should do? You know what you should do? You should use this guy online and put your name as Peter or P. Griffin or Family Guy without a space in it or something like that. That would be absolutely hysterical. Now, the next thing you're going to tell me, the next thing you're going to show me is that you made another one of like Obama or Steve Harvey or some other pop culture character or person, you know, because you're so funny and you're so clever. Now, you at least made it yourself, right? You didn't just copy a design from the internet, did you? Because that would spoil all of the magic. You know, the magic of your own creativity and wit and humor and your really great ideas. Because you're the only person who ever thought of this before. To make this joke, to do this funny thing. And it was you who created it. This really, really funny thing you did here. Okay, did you figure out that there's nothing to say about Mii's yet? They're custom characters. Their entire point is to be whatever you want. It's like trying to make fun of what's in your Christmas stocking first thing Christmas morning. How the fuck are you supposed to know what's in there? Although I will. Seriously, no bullshit. I will give you true comedian funny points if you use a Mii to recreate a fighter that's already in the existing game. Because you have Mario in the game, but then if you're playing online and you run into a Mii that's named Mario and plays exactly the same, that's pretty goddamn funny.
All right. We're going to finish off with Piranha Plant. Where is he? All right, here we go.
Bottom. What? Huh? I mean, I guess. Sure. But really? Really? I mean, he's famous. But it's Piranha Plant. Why? Is this a? Is he
Please
a bad
watching YouTube with chat.
choice?
Hell yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, that's him, all right. But I'm just fucking dumbfounded by this one. I don't know if I'm upset, pleased, nonplussed, anything. I'm just confused. What the fuck do you even say about Piranha Plant? It'd be the same as if they added Boo, Chain Chomp, Thwomp, Womp, Bob-omb, or Charging Motherfucking Chuck. It's like, I don't have a good argument for why it's a bad idea. Like, everyone knows Mario, and he's the face of Nintendo. But why? Sure. Persona 5.
You know what? Yeah, that's... yeah. No, you know what? Raise your hand if you thought Piranha Plant should have been in Smash. Raise your hand if he was one of your top most requested characters. Nobody? Exactly. That's the whole beauty of Piranha Plant. Nobody expected him or wanted him. And I love it. Also, I'd honestly be down to watch some more videos. I think I'm... Honestly, I think I'm done playing Mario Sunshine for the night, so let me go ahead and close it out real quick. Lost Pokemon game commercial.
Game Boy Color.
新しい奇妙な冒険があなたのゲームボーイカラーで待ってますにゃ。みんながやっているゲームにゃ。ここのレベルで異なるポケモンとしてプレイにゃ。にゃピカレガジャピカカカカピカレガ私の進化の大事にしないでここから出ていただよしねにゃ。
Excuse me, but what the fuck did I just watch? What the fuck just happened? Alright, I guess we can start off with of course the first one. Because this one's pretty cool. Freaking race with the John cutout. I love that outfit Dan has, by the way. God damn it, Tyler. Why does Tyler, why? I'm like very confused on, well, then again, I guess considering what Jules went with, I guess I don't know. That pretending werewolf had me in tears, same. It was freaking funny. The freaking Luigi board. First off, freaking Jules is funny here. Second off, I love how Carlos, like, you could kind of see it before it cut away, but he was actually kind of like losing his balance at the end there, so. I freaking love Mercedes. And Josh is dead. Also, apparently, I think it was during a breakfast stream that they talked about this, but apparently Mal was supposed to be in there. She actually, like, went to go, like, grab some crayons, and, like, for hers, she was gonna, like, throw crayons, like, ninja stars and whatnot, but unfortunately, by the time she came down, they were already done filming it, so unfortunately, Mal could not be a part of it, so Masay's going ham, what's the next one? Oh, the animated bumper. Yeah, let's watch the animated bumper.
Here at Outback Stamp House,
Hi,
we
Mr.
are committed
Beast.
to giving you the best meal of your life. With
Mr. Beast for next TRG Coliseum? I'm kidding. He probably doesn't even know who they are.
ingredients supplied by your local farmers and our beloved beef Oru.
Mal
We
sweep.
promise that you will
Mal
enjoy every
sweep.
bite of your
Mal
order.
sweep.
Well, this is going down the toilet.
There's no way out of this. Neil?
Well, you know what they say.
Pick a god and spray!
Also, I want to talk about that scream that Emil did right there. That scream was so friggin' perfect. It actually sounded like something you would hear in an anime. And apparently, I checked in the comments, apparently Chugga had actually been taking, like, voice acting lessons, so that just makes it 10 times better. But yeah, that's freaking awesome. That was him, right? Mm-hmm.
Are you sad? Bored? Want to go on an adventure? Well, did you know that the critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV has a free trial?
No, I did not know that, as a matter of fact.
Pick up the can, step 2. Hit a guy with the can, step 3. Drag the guy to a box, step 4. Put the guy in the box. And that's how you play
Cannon.
What is this misinformation? What is this misinformation? What? That is not a cockatoo. There is no
Also,
cockatoo
hold on.
like
I need to see that.
Cannon.
What is this misinformation? What is?
Oh, did you guys catch it? Hold on. I need to see if I can get a freeze frame on it because there we go. It's the freaking territorial robot from the freaking territorial robot from Xenoblade. Doesn't Tom also want to do voice acting? I think so. Yeah, he would be great. I know he's actually done some. I know he was like a background character in the Hellsing Abridged series. But aside from that, I don't know of anything else he's done, but yeah.
What is this misinformation? What? That is not a cockatoo. There is no cockatoo that looks like that. There is no cockatoo that looks like this. Excuse me.
Alita! I can recognize her art style anywhere.
It includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn and the award-winning Heavensward expansion.
That's my jam.
How are we doing, everybody? Welcome to the show. Thank you. All right, round 3. Are you guys ready? Play the song.
Woo!
You're watching the TRG. Yeah. We bring in the family. We carving a brand new niche for direct relief on a Twitch TV.
Tyler is such a freaking good rapper. My god. Freaking Blizzard the Wizard. Alright, and just to go ahead and get it out of the way, we'll go ahead and watch part 2 of the animated bumper. Let's see. Here it is. And of course it's an ad. Thankfully I muted it in time.
Here at Outback Steakhouse, we cook the foods you love just the way you like it. And our deals are so good, it's painful. Try our special chicken fingers deal, 10 chickens for 1 finger.
Rated L for P.
This is so freaking cute, by the way.
Good Emil, John and Tim, and the Runaway Guys, The Curse of the Lamp, only for the Vectrix.
And, everything they need and supplies,
Tom! Infinity money!
Our Tiny Eddie are working hard.
Tiny Eddie! I request your stay.
Holy Jesus, Grandma.
Anyway, do you want to watch me do a trick on that railing? Yeah, hell yeah, dude. But don't break your leg. I'll be fine.
It was nice
Okay,
watching
if you say
TRG's
so.
reactions to the animated bumper, by the way. Like, that was such a nice thing they did.
Whoa, hell yeah, dude.
Up to level 60 with no restrictions on playtime.
And the race is still going.
So, what are you waiting for? Sign up and join us on Eorzea today.
Sailor Moon. Okay, so this bumper, okay, hold on. So I know that's supposed to be Dan. It's pretty obvious that that's supposed to be Dan. Who's that guy supposed to be? I do not recognize him. I am so sorry. But who is he supposed to be? I guess also while I'm at it. Who's that supposed to be? I don't know who either of these people are supposed to be. I'm sorry. Me? Oh, well, there you go. Is the lady in the middle you, Doug? Is that you? Massey, I don't know. Yeah, it does kind of look like Massey, but for the other guy, I have like no idea. Gerard, maybe? I don't know. Did the animators know that Gerard was going to be a part of it at halftime? I have no idea. Yes, I'm the lady.
I just want to fix the transition right here. There's
I
a
love
very
this
harsh
one.
divide between everything that's yellow and orange and everything that's orange and red. I need to make this a bit softer. But everything.
Apparently, hold on. I want to look up the I think the animator who did that one. Who was it that animated that one? So I think if I remember correctly, they said something about that particular sound effect that they did for Steven slapping Josh with a paintbrush. I think they're originally just gonna do like, I think it was originally only gonna be like one slap, but then like during a call they like made like a noise with their hand. Like they were on a call with their friends and they made like a noise with their hand that like everyone else found hilarious, so they decided to go with that instead. I think I remember that being the tweet, but yeah.
No, it's mostly done.
Nobody's around to help. Except you, supporting Direct Relief.
Once again, the hope will be gone. Forever.
Well, here goes nothing.
Inexcusable, says I. Inexcusable.
Alright, that's it for the animated bumper. Alright, y'all know I'm definitely gonna watch this one. And it's a freaking ad. Just like this bumper's about to be.
Well, hooey! Howdy there, partner. Name's Kiefer King, and I must say, you're looking mighty handsome today. I bet you got yourself a nice big dick. What's that, partner? Your dick looking a bit shabby? Your dick got a funny smell? Goddamn, boy, I never seen a dry dick in all my...
Endless Beat, you've ruined me. I cannot hear him say goddamn boy without thinking of your freaking YouTube poop where he goes cock 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 cock.
My life. That's right, my name's Kiefer King, and if you need a man who knows his way around a dick, just Kiefer King on this dick. You tired of your dick unimpressing? Just Kiefer King on this dick. Are the guys and gals running screaming at the mere sight of your dick? Just Kiefer King on this dick. We've seen more dick.
That's
than a
another
dick
thing we need to
doctor.
watch, by the
More
way.
dick
We need
than
to watch
another
Endless
folks
Beats
home.
freaking
Even more dick than my
YouTube poop he did of this one.
King on this dick. We'll come on down to that dick. We'll sand down that dick. We'll get the bugs out of that dick. And then we're gonna get that dick nice and wet, and then we're gonna go to town on that dick. Kiefer King on this dick. You'll wonder why all the girls and even some of the guys can't keep off that dick. Kiefer King on this dick. Call now and get the 2-for-1 deal. I'll get my brother Jack out here. He's gonna come out. He's never seen a dick that he can't handle. He is wild. He won't be able to keep his hands off your dick. Jacking off this dick. Put down a deposit today. I'll get my Uncle Topher out here. Uncle Topher's gonna take his shoes off. Before you know it, you're gonna have a mouth-watering dick. Topher King on this dick. Drop that $19.99 deposit at Coliseum Live, and we'll be out there before you know it. We'll be inspecting that dick. Cunnilingus living up this dick. Call us today, and we'll be out on that dick, faster than Jackrabbit on a cold winter night for my name and Kiefer King. Kiefer King on this dick. Come on down.
Kiefer King on this deck, only $19.99. Make a deposit today to Coliseum.live. Put your deposit in soon for the 2-for-1 deal. Restrictions apply. See website for details. Kiefer King on this deck is not associated with Jennifer King on this deck.
Alright, there's another one that I want to see. Okay, conformity. This is it. Well, we lost Josh today. I say it looks like zombie but queenish. John was behind his cardboard self. Oh yeah, and he could not help but laugh the entire time. Version cover forward during a BRB segment? I don't know, honestly. Okay. What's another really good one? We'll sand down that dick. We'll sand down that dick. We'll sand down that dick. Okay, Mysteries of the Universe. I want to watch that one. This one's pretty good.
Welcome, TRG, to the Mysteries of the Universe, which is probably already a show, but that's also this one right here. So, as you can see, this is the universe right here. Not that
also,
one.
I
This
would
is the
watch
universe right here.
Tyler's bumpers,
And
but
we are
exactly
down here.
his bumpers
We're
are the
actually
longest
not
ones
allowed
in here,
yet.
so
We haven't earned
also,
that,
I'm sorry,
but
I
we're
talked
going.
over this, so let me start over.
welcome TRG.
Yeah, his bumpers are literally the longest in here, so or one of the longest at least. So we're not gonna worry about Tyler's bumpers.
To the mysteries of the universe, which is probably already a show, but that's also this one right here. So as you can see, this is the universe right here. Not that one. This is the universe right here. And we are exactly down here. We're actually not allowed here yet. We haven't earned that, but we're here right now. We're moving up slowly. It's gonna take about 17,000 million seconds to get here, but we should be there pretty soon. So why are we here today? Well, you guys need to know there's a whole new type of planet, and it's called a quasonic crunch planet. And what actually happens is this planet is composed of nothing but Super Nintendo plastic, like specifically the Super Nintendos, like how they're, you know how what I'm talking about, that one? It's made of that. And honestly, it's coming right for us. So we gotta like, get ready for that. But we're gonna talk about that tomorrow. Today is mainly just the general knowledge about like how stars are formed. So as you can see, this is not a star and this is one. And this one turns into a star here. And so that's the mysteries of the universe, guys. Thank you for watching, and make sure to donate to Direct Relief before the Super Nintendo Crunchy Planet crashes, and have a good.
I love friggin' Dan and Miss A holding the green screen. Dan's face is great. And Miss A just looks done.
Day. All right, bye.
All right, what's another great one? Where's the one? This one. I want to see this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and give y'all a warning. This gets pretty gross. You'll see why, don't worry. Jared talked about it on stream too. Yeah. Ladybug! She's a good girl. I'd never actually seen what Ladybug looked like until that bumper. She's cute. Now, the funny thing, John actually talked about this one too. When he first saw it, he thought that the rest of it was just gonna be Erica just stirring the cup for like a minute or so. He thought that was just gonna be the rest of the bumper. He drank it but didn't swallow it? Yeah. She was about to drink it, but then she's like, nah, I'm gonna let my husband do it.
Oh! Hey! Hey, thanks for the coffee bag!
And he immediately spit it back out after that take was over. This song right now, yeah, the freaking Mario and Luigi song, I love it. Alright, what's another good one? Hmm. Okay, this one's pretty great. This one's pretty great.
Oh no! Coliseum's in 3 hours and I haven't gotten a bumper done. Ooh, Manatee, do you have any ideas?
Manatee!
You know we can't do that anymore. We're banned from the Capitol, remember? Okay. What I need is something nostalgic. Something that I haven't done in a while. Let's see. I got it. A source filmmaker animation. I haven't done one of those in forever. That'll be easy, right? What do you know? It'll be a snap. Alright, it took a little bit longer than I intended it to, but here it is. So, what do you think?
Yeah, Manatee did not like that.
I guess I'll just make another one with Amiibo.
All right. What's next? Oh, right, the Tech Crew bumper. I forgot about this one. Tim Cookies, we'll do that after this one, don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, it doesn't need that meta.
It's not
This is literally just an episode of The Office.
Jiggy, this is the clip. Please, get to the camera.
I gotta turn on the lights first, okay? Alright.
Oh my
Turn on the lights. Alright, we're gonna go like
That's
that.
too bright.
Oh my god,
Okay,
too
okay.
bright.
Okay, we're gonna be blown out,
had
Jiggy.
enough sleep yet.
You know, you can lower the ISO. It's not, you can lower it.
Please close your
Wait,
laptop.
I'm
I
sorry.
need to send it out to everyone.
Sorry, I gotta fix this.
Everyone's here. Jiggy, please.
I gotta fix this.
If I don't
Set.
click it, everyone's not gonna know when the schedule is.
Can't be. I'll be
The
right back.
schedule begins tomorrow. We have to put that in. We need the bumper. Do you know how crowd control works? I don't. I do. I ran on Old Faithful multiple times.
Old Faithful's not here today. Do we need a gimbal for
We
this
don't
bumper?
need a gimbal,
Michael,
Jiggy. Come on.
Oh no.
Click it. You're not a cat.
It's breaking.
Personify, please help me. I
You
don't know
know,
what to do. Oh my god.
The capsule really isn't even playing at us right now. It's kind of funny. Like,
Yeah,
we
what's
put
up?
it in the corner, but did you know it kind of acted like more like a parabolic sound collection dish?
Does that matter right now?
Yeah, here's the fun thing though. Okay, like, so the sound comes in, but it's coming into the capsule, right?
Clinkin and
that's the
Basunify need
original
to come back
sound,
next
but the
year. They were
filtered
great.
sound is part of the original sound because it's part. I mean, I don't even understand why we're using shotgun mics inside, but I can't get anything else to work.
Okay.
Dude, I can't. Can we just get the shot?
Can I just get behind you for a second? I just need to.
Alright guys, I'll be back. I have to decide. I have to go get Tom real quick.
You need this
Dude.
tape, right?
Always doing that.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Wait, not this
That's
tape.
orange.
Okay, alright.
Hey, can
I
you look
just
at the
want
shot?
to get the
Yeah, no, I'll check. I'm sorry. I'm
Jiggy,
just going
where's the
bumper
fog-
for
Jiggy, where's the
Steven.
fog
How much?
machine?
How much?
Oh, I can go get it. I can go get the fog
Campy
machine.
sounds
Okay,
so
we'll go get the
sad.
fog-
Hey, Jiggy, is the boom in the shot yet?
Wait, I have to get the fog machine.
Okay,
and
no,
then-
don't do that. It's okay.
Fog
That's more important.
machine?
I just-
Jiggy getting the fog machine? I told him no fog
We
machine.
need the
Watch the
fog
mic. Watch the
machine.
mic. Hey.
No fog machine.
My ambiance.
My ambiance. Oh my god. All right, where's the Tim Cookies one? is it? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Oh, freaking ad.
Hi, everybody. How's it going? You remember how last year everybody got to show off their cookie recipes, and I didn't show off mine? And I have 15 years in the cooking industry, so I should know. My recipe is the best, and it's very simple, and it's very easy, and we're going to get started on it right now. Step 1, napkin. Step 2, cookies. Step 3, open, pour, you're done.
You're done?
Hi, everybody. You know how
All the
last year everyone
bloopers.
got to show off their cookie. Hi, everybody. You know how last year everybody got to show off their cookie recipes, but I didn't show off mine? Well, I have 15 years in the cookie making, in the food. Hi, everybody. I'm Nintendo Capri Sun, and what?
You're done. Okay, that was actually perfectly timed. Also this one. Poor Reese. All right, what's another good one? Oh, this one. This one.
Hey, what's up, TRG friends? So we're out here in the recording studio, and as you know, we're working on a brand new album. There's a lot of things we're super excited about with this album, but as you guys know, the major thing is we are working with Peaches, the legendary record producer. Working with Peaches has been amazing. I mean, she just knows all of the guitar tones, all of the perfect settings. Like, watching her dial in my guitar sound has just been, it honestly kind of blows my mind.
I want Peaches as
she's
my
just
music
truly
producer.
like a master of her craft. You know, it's like she knows all the plugins, all the EQ settings, all the knobs, the compressors. Like, she just knows. She knows what to do. She knows the sound. And we're just getting the job done, you know? And what's crazy is that she's even coming up with her own original parts to add to the songs. Like, she's been writing out these crazy MIDI parts, and they sound honestly
Hamster.
amazing.
Oh, I love that one. Cute mouse. Okay, let's see. Oh, this one's pretty good.
So you know that Jules and Massey, they really like Super Mario 64 speedrunning, and it's nice, you know, like they have their little competition. It's friendly, it's jovial, but the speedrunning is kind of started bleeding into real life and growing significantly less friendly, like hostile even. I'm a little worried, honestly.
3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, things are really getting out of hand with both Jules and this.
Oh, this part, I need to talk about this part real quick. So John confirmed that so you know how he was handing away his jacket? He was actually, I think it was Steven, but they were holding their hand out, and he basically, like, handed the jacket to them. He was expecting it to actually be in the shot, but it didn't make it into the shot, unfortunately, but yeah.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Yesterday I ended up going to the elevator, and for some reason they were trying to speedrun that. How do you even do that? The stairs were right next to it. It's way faster.
I remember that. Mm-hmm.
If they keep this up, it's just gonna cause a giant divide in the Coliseum.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, and this part too. Once this part's done, I need to talk about it too. So, the thing about his water, he didn't actually finish it. Yeah. And it cut away before it happened, but Masay, like, after she was done having her coughing fit, she, like, looked over at his water bottle and was like, wait, you're not finished! Yeah, there's still water in there.
Oh yeah, they definitely won't be invited back next year.
Well, if Jules and Masay don't show up to Coliseum next year, you know why. What's another good one? Hmm. Oh, the freaking Taco Bell one. Oh, just shut up, ad. Stop poking my face. Stop. I said stop. Stop. Yeah,
The
Dan's
Shack
Taco
is my-
Bell one. There's still another ad.
And it turns out.
Okay, here we go. Bye, Shaq.
Hey guys, Dan here in front of a Taco Bell here to give you a few facts. Did you know that it was started in 1962 by Glenn Bell? And this is actually the one where I met my wife, Linda. You know, and they have tons of different items. You know, they have burritos, nachos, tacos. The Gordita Crunch is my wife's favorite. Well, was. Anyway, Taco Bell has a ton of healthy and vegetarian options, like the bean burrito, which is what my wife Linda had right before she...
F in the
we
chat
were
for
just,
Linda.
Sitting there, and she was on her third bean burrito, and I told her, you know, with her condition of not being able to expel gas, maybe she should slow down, and she just exploded, and they had to remodel the whole Taco Bell. It actually doesn't look like that anymore. But anyway, try the new crispy chicken melt taco here only at Taco Bell.
We'll miss you, Linda. Rip Linda. Oh boy. This one's pretty funny. Oh, that is not the bumper.
Look, one of us is gonna have to change. Dude, I'm not doing it. I was here first. Thank God I didn't pack anything else.
Alright, what's another good one? Actually, we have to do a what's inside the box one. We have to.
All right, everybody, it's time for another What's Inside the Box? Today's box. What's inside the box? What's inside the box?
Oh, I love that. What's another good one? This one's pretty good. Can we also take a moment to appreciate Tyler's dancing? He is such a freaking good dancer, my god. Oh, the Tom Loves Danny one? Yes, hold on.
No, 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 no.
Apparently he didn't even know that he was being filmed. What did I walk into? Hi, Husky. We're having a bit of a watch party. We're just currently watching some TRG Coliseum bumpers from this year. Alright, what's another good one? Oh, this one. I love this one.
Watch my FP closely here.
People seem to like it when I'm bad at things. There was Wheel of Fortune.
Calibre Cuff Paula Dean.
Hula hooping. And cooking.
Hi.
Yeah. What else am I bad at?
Singing!
Jesus Christ. Also, can we talk about the big ass 69 he has in the background? Can we just address that real quick? And knowing him, he probably still has it displayed. What, 69? The one literally right behind him. The big pink numbers, like, right behind him. If I... Okay, well, it's kind of hard to see it from... Yeah. It's there. It's there. It's right there.
Follow me.
Homick was singing this? Yeah, that's Homick's voice.
Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through.
Okay, you can kind of see it better here. You can see the 6, and then earlier you saw the 9. It's there. It's there.
Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you. Follow me. Oh yeah. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it through, prove it to you.
I saw a 6 and a 9, but I didn't see a 69. God damn it, Molly.
God, that sounds awful. I can't post this.
And we never heard Emil sing again. Just kidding. He sang last week. And yesterday. And today. Alright. What's another good one? Oh yeah, this one that John kept playing over and over again. Oh, lordy. What's another one? We could probably watch one more bumper. Then we can watch, Endless Beats YouTube poop. Hmm. I got a few liked videos. All right, sounds good. We'll get to those. We'll get to some of those after. Okay, we'll watch this one. We'll watch this one.
All right, Josh, I got a normal pack of cards here. You see it? You see it?
I see it.
Yeah, you wanna verify? You wanna verify that
No.
it's cards?
It's cards. Look at that.
Okay, cool. All right, as you can see, nothing, no wires, nothing.
No.
So we're gonna just shuffle it up here so you can see it. That
Okay.
it's not
You're not
predetermined. You can see.
Whoa. I see it.
Yeah. All right. So we're just gonna shuffle it up here, and we're gonna have you pick a card.
Okay.
All right, and then we're gonna shuffle this up even more for some reason, even though I should probably
Do I look at the card? Too late.
Well,
I already looked at it.
You shouldn't have looked at it.
Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Yep, just gonna shuffle it up real smooth, like. Is this your card?
No.
All that build up just for that. Okay, where is... Alright, I think it's this FOD right here. Oh, freaking... Yeah, State Farm. Hi. Alright, let me see if I can find it. All right. We're going to watch this one too because why not?
Hover mute just in case. Let's find out.
A crowbar would come. What the fuck? Oh, come.
That was way better than I expected.
All right.
Oh, come.
Sanded dick.
Here we go. This is it right here. Get ready for freaking... I'm not even gonna try saying it backwards. Just enjoy.
Why do you come? Do 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 do.
Hey, howdy there, partner. Then take your feet, and I must say you're looking mighty today. Let's keep for feet. I bet you got yourself a nice big.
YouTube poop never dies.
No.
I love this genre, dude.
What's up, partner? Your dick looking a bit shabby. Your dick got a. God. That's right, my name's man, and if you need a man who knows his way around, a man who knows the dick, it's in long God. It's in long All the guys running, screaming at the Mia sex. It's in long We've seen more dick than a man who knows his way around, a man who knows the dick, who knows the dick doctor. More dick than an old folk. Even more dick than my ex-wife. God. It's in long
Nick Rafik. Oh, okay.
We'll sand down that dick.
Here it is.
We'll sand down that dick.
That's my 69-bit alert.
Drop the 19 deposit at cock, and we'll be out there before you know. We'll be inspecting
God.
that dick. Call us today, and we'll be out on that dick, faster than Jackrabbit on a cold winter night. Just no walking on the irrigation. And my name is. Come on down.
All right, Beat. There's no way that was your first YouTube poop. You've clearly shown you know how that shit works. Nicely done.
It's not his first one. I've seen the What's the Matter MC one.
Very nicely done.
God, I love old YouTube poops.
Gonna rate it a 6 out of 10 because I didn't get to find out what was
We'll
for dinner.
sand down that dick. We'll sand down that dick. And then there's one more egg I want to show in here. Oh, also want to show him rating off the freaking Butter John thing.
Background. Very shiny. All right, let's drop eggs. Anonymous gifted a sub to disc only. Ozzyman314 for 72. Valero1 for 46. Relkin96 for 2. Gohan Skywalker gifted a sub to Sai-Yu VTuber. Kung Fu Cutman for 23. Casper Stone Nature for 39. Pickletron XD for 30. Thanks for subbing, folks. Your eggs tonight are courtesy of... Oh, nope, there is one. I thought there wasn't for a second. CynderBlaze sends in special sanded delivery. You didn't.
I did.
I think you did, actually.
It's that special time of day. What's inside the box? Today's box.
Sand down that dick. We'll 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 sand down that dick.
What's inside the box?
I'm glad it's the one where he's just like, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad someone rated during that.
Yeah, someone rated during that.
That's just the perfect. That's just the beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my god. Yeah, I made a follow-up one of freaking Endless Beats Egg. Jeez. Okay, I just remembered one more thing before we watch some of Endless Beats stuff. I think after we watch some of Endless Beats stuff, we'll probably call it, because I don't want to go on like too much longer. So yeah. Alright. Poorest man on the board. Nintendo suggested it, so we're gonna watch it. Just wait for the ads to finish. The second ad, apparently.
Guys, we need
Alright, here we go.
John. We need to take down John. I declare a takedown John scheme.
Ellie said, God, I hated the movie Castaway.
We're early.
No.
We're early.
Actually,
can we delay Operation Takedown John for another 9 turns or so?
Wait. Oh, Fuck! I just. You know, fuck it.
Oh, you could be a jerk. You could be an absolute jerk. That laser's on 1, isn't it?
That laser is on 1. Oh! Oh! Oh!
I didn't. Cole, please consider this.
We need another
I was
stream
not
with
the one
this?
who died
Yeah.
previously.
Oh, I forgot about yours, Molly. We'll get to yours in a little bit.
Cole, look at your screen. Look who it is. It's Bowser. Look at it. Wow, look at him. He's doing the blah-ha-ha. Isn't that nice?
Ooh, and I just realized I could do something.
Bowser's saying hit. Bowser's saying hit.
I look forward to meeting
Okay,
you
I'll go.
again.
Okay, I'll go and hit the block.
No. No! Wait, are you fucking for real?
It's time. It's time, bitches.
Hammy, thank you for the gift sub, Bob.
Cole, where was it? Cole, I thought, you know, can we move forward on plan operation?
I do believe you were the one who said let's put it aside for a bit.
Yeah, but then Operation MC's coins also happened.
And dance fucking coins?
Poor
Yeah,
Dan.
Dan's coins, but also more importantly, MC's coins.
All right, let's hope I did. Did I count everything correctly? I think I did. Oh God!
Doesn't matter.
Hold on. Sorry.
It
sorry.
fires
Somebody
first.
just
Don't
popped
worry.
in. No, somebody popped up on screen. Hold on. I gotta mute for a second. Hold on.
Fire the big coin beam now! I heard Dan off in the distance with the fuck. Although I'm feeling bad for MC on this one.
Come on, Cole!
I worked so hard for those coins.
Poor Dan.
What the fuck, my dude?
Look! Someone pointed it out. So, you know what? Blame John, because John pointed it out.
Alright, okay, hey.
To be fair, I think he's about to activate chance time, so this might actually still work in your favor.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's all just stay cool, alright? Let's just focus on the problem. Who's in first?
Alright, here we go.
Give all of John's coins to MC to make up for your previous
Sorry,
malfeasance.
Sorry,
Oh, it's about to be the slap part 2. I'm just kidding.
You'll love to see it.
Keep my coins out of your fucking mouth.
Damn it!
Oh, dude, this is a win situation for MC no matter what. This is a terrible situation. Cole, I thought we had something going on.
What? Wow.
And one turn, Hyper Cole has turned me into the poorest man on the board.
In one move, Cole took your entire progress this entire game.
I had
Still one of my favorite clips to this day.
Now she's gonna take my key collection.
What the fuck? What the actual
That
fuck?
Bowser figure.
And if you land on Bowser, he'll give you money.
No, I can't roll anything anymore. He stole my dice block.
Cole's laugh is so infectious. I know, right?
That would be incredible. That would be incredible. Okay, never mind.
All right. Pity for me.
Oh my god.
With the power of the
Oh
Bowser
my
space.
god, that was incredible,
Let's fucking
dude.
go.
That was absolutely incredible.
Oh.
Wow.
I can't believe MC and John shows up in chance time. There's like literally one option that screws MC.
Why I hate playing against Endless and Mario Party?
Absolutely incredible. Oh my god.
Well, I got half the game to find chance time.
That's true.
again.
It ain't over yet.
Oh my god. Okay. I've never seen this before. Oh, it's a D&D related video. Okay. It's a nice D&D story. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, we're gonna watch this. And then we'll watch Endless Beat stuff. Alright, here we go.
I didn't think my first video would be Dungeons and Dragons, but, well, here we go. Wait, don't just leave just yet. You do not have to know Dungeons and Dragons in order to appreciate the stupidity. Now, I've been playing Dungeons and Dragons for about 6 to 7 years, and I've never royally messed up like this before. Oh, Dingo, don't beat yourself up. Everybody messes up in D&D. Isn't that kind of like the point of the game? Everybody TPKs their team eventually. I mean, stray fireball gets out of your hand. One of your teammates has something explosive on their back, and boom, new campaign. No, but you don't understand. I TPK'd the universe. Just a little bit of background.
Oh, God.
This was a 3.5 campaign done by my boyfriend Felix, and there were about 5 players. At the time, there was only 3 of us, because the other 2 were sick. My character was a level 6 wild mage named Sips. The thing about a wild mage is that they can cast magic, but they have a percentile where their magic can go wild, where it can really mess up everything. You want to cast create water? Well, how about snakes? Or you want to cast light? Well, how about a dire bear? My character's wild magic percentile was determined by how much his curse was grown on him. He had a crocodile
Go
hand.
take a shower. Sounds
and
good.
the more that it grew onto him and his skin became more into a crocodile, the higher percentage his wild magic was. At the time, he was about at 30% for his magic to just go buck wild. The session started normally like all sessions, where we were trying to get to another town.
I need to get
and
back
this town
into it.
particularly was in the swamps, and it was
I
called
was part
Alchemist
of
Quarry.
one campaign,
We're traveling
but
through the
we ended up
swamps,
discontinuing
and
it.
we constantly have to make reflex saves because there's friggin'
Bye,
earthquakes
Doug. Enjoy your shower.
every gosh darn minute. We didn't really think much of it, but turns out it's kind of our death. Foreshadowing. We arrived at the town, and this town was really, it was magical as fuck. Everything was magical. All the buildings, all the people, just magic, 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 magic. Since there were only about 3 of us instead of the normal 5, we kind of all looked at each other and went, want to go get drunk? Heck yeah. We went for a drink, and well, my character doesn't really drink. He's never gotten drunk before. So initially when he went to the bar, he kind of hung out and did nothing until one of the players
later if you
in
want.
my group went up
Nice.
to me and said,
I might look
"Hey,
into her.
You want to sing karaoke with me?" And Sips was like, I'm gonna have to get really drunk for that. So he rolled and he got a natural 1. So he kind of just looked at the drink and was instantly smashed. Now, I don't know what you think, but I think having a drunk wild mage is not really a great combination. But Sips managed to go up there and actually crush it. He was a great singer, he rolled high, and at the end, he wanted to show off his little bit of magic and cast dancing lights as something like, ta-da! Well, when he did that, Felix rolled for the percentile and got like a 29, like just under the percentile. So as soon as he cast lights, dancing lights, it was wild magic. We all kind of looked at each other and went, what's gonna happen? And so Felix was like, okay, I got this. He looks at the chart next to him and he rolls to see what he has to choose from the chart. So he rolls, and then you kind of see this expression on his face where he goes, ooh. And then everybody kind of like looks at each other and goes, what's up, Felix? with this blank stare into nothingness. He goes, when you cast dancing lights, you feel the energy leave your hand, and then you feel nothing after. As you have now created a 700-foot radius of permanent dead magic. As in, no magic can exist in this space. Ever. We're in a city that is all magic. Everything's magic. The drinks are magic. Food's magic. Your underwear is magic. Everything is magic. And I just created a 700-foot radius, so 1,400 feet across, of permanent dead magic. Sips kind of like stands there, and first of all, he's drunk, so he doesn't really realize what just happened. But the player next to me definitely knows what just happened. Everybody in the bar just starts to freak out. The guards go into a panic. They see what I just did, and they just charge at me, in which the player next to me grabs me and says, "Oh, we gotta go." We run down the alley being chased by these pretty pissed off guards and pretty pissed off civilians. And my character's like, what's everybody so mad about? We see a building that we can climb up and hide from everyone. We get up and we somehow manage to avoid the guards and the angry mob of magic users. Well, prior magic users. And there comes over this false sense of security, that everything's fine. And we're on top of this building, and it's like, oh, thank God we lost them. Probably not a great idea to create a 700-foot radius of permanent dead magic. But you see, that wasn't the problem, because the problem was really when I heard Felix go, "How big was that permanent dead magic zone?" And I kind of like turn to him and say, like 700 feet radius, so 1,400 feet across. And he just has this horrified look on his face. You can just see the numbers floating in front of his head as he's trying to calculate something. He turns and goes through his notes frantically, looking for something. And then you just hear a, oh no, oh no, in which the entire group goes, what is it? And then we feel a rumble underneath us. The same rumbles we've been feeling all throughout the campaign, these little earthquakes that I was complaining about. Yeah, so we turn and we see this creature bursting out of the ground and rising up. And you know what it is? For any of you kids at home that may know, it's a motherfucking Tarrasque. And for any of you kids who don't know what a Tarrasque is at home, this thing is 50 feet tall, 70 feet long, and weighs 130 tons. This is the scariest creature in D&D. It eats worlds for fun. So let me just read an excerpt from the D&D Wikipedia page on the Tarrasque. Although no one present has likely ever seen it before, its hulking monstrosity is instantly recognized to anyone who has ever heard the stories of the legendary wrath. There is only one beast that casts its shadow over entire cities, only one creature capable of striking such fear into all who gaze upon it. After all, there is only one Tarrasque. All it does is kill, eat, sleep, and repeat. This thing has 700 health, attacks with plus 46, and moves at 80 feet per turn. This thing is insane. And did I forget to mention that I'm a level 6? All my party members are a level 6. How are we supposed to go against a level 20? It's a god. Yeah, because it turns out this village out in the middle of nowhere has a freaking Tarrasque underneath it that was held by immovable rods of magic. So when I cast that dead magic zone of 700 feet, it kind of dispelled the rods and released the Tarrasque. But it wasn't really my fault, because who freaking keeps a Tarrasque underneath their city. That's like keeping the Antichrist in your closet. So I drunkenly sang karaoke so bad
Hi,
that
Satan.
I released the apocalypse.
Do you enjoy my closet?
Yeah.
Good lord. Alright, let's get to Endless Beat stuff. But that was great. I definitely need to check out more of her stuff. That was great. Alright. I got them all here? Alright. Thank you so much. Alright, let me get it all situated. Well, I can already see what one of the videos is. Alright, I'm just gonna get them all pulled up. They're all fairly short? Yeah, I gotcha. The story gets better. Well, I cannot wait to check it out. Alright. Here we go. I got them all pulled up. Let's rapid fire this. Except not really, because some of them are actually, like, 2 to 4 minutes long, so. Alright, first up. Oh, it's muted. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Oh! Oh, you love it. Alright, and then this one.
Sir, the store is closing. Please leave.
Can I stay a little longer? We don't have this much honey at home.
It's the company rule, sir. You have to go. I'm sorry.
Just a little bit. I get stung by the bees when I try to get honey at home.
Give me a sec. Sir, I can't kick him out. He's so cute. Can't we just, like, let him stay here, be a mascot? I don't know.
I don't care if he's baby Jesus. That guy's coming out of my store right now. Let me get to him. All right, bucko, this is your last warning. You better get out of the store or I'll kick you out.
Please, sir, I'll give you a small smackerel of money if you let me stay a few minutes.
Hey, that's not money. That's a button.
This is all the money I have, sir. If you need more buttons, I promise to have more at a later date.
I can't do it. You own the store now. It's yours.
Oh, bother. I don't know how to run a business. Oh.
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Oh, hey, one of my remixes. Go check that out, by the way. I really love making these. Alright. This one's also fairly short, so we'll skip around and do this one next. Oh, it's muted. Hold on. Okay.
What's up, Knuckles? Die. Whoa! Something bugging. What the hell is he doing?
I think he broke his jaw for moving it like that.
What did you say about my mother?
Oh no.
Oh, that's it. You're dead.
Can't we just talk this out?
No, we can't. His jaw broke. Get over here. Oh, my jaw's fixed. I'll be taking those. Hey, those aren't the pieces of the Master Emerald. That's the cake.
Oh
no. Only fools talk with their mouths. That's why chaos is the perfect ally. He doesn't have one.
You're using chaos? That's diabolical.
Oh no. Oh fucking no. No, it can't. His jaw's broke. God damn it, Ad. Alright, what is this? Oh no. It's not a meme, just music? Okay. We can probably listen to the music, like, as we end the stream. Good God, what is this? Why is this? Same guy behind Warrior laughing. That would explain a lot. I thought that username looked familiar. Oh, freaking. Okay. Jesus Christ.
Okay, here's my car.
God damn it. Alright. Okay, it's fading out. Okay, we can stop it. I do have an idea for a video we can end off on. I'm gonna go ahead and, I forgot to show freaking John reading off the whole winging it thing. I need to show that real quick, and then we'll end off on Pears and Pork, and then we'll listen to, Nintendo's song. Where... Ah, here we go. Hold on. Alright, here we go.
We got from Endless Beat. Here's Butter John. He's just winging it. Doing the wing thing with the wingy thingy. The wingaling dingaling who wings things with wingdings. The wingingly winged wingman who wings the winged winging wingalings. The winging winger that wingingly winged a winged winger winging wings. He can fly. He wings with winged wings, winging in the wings of wingers. He once winged a wingman winger with winged wingdings, wingingly winging with the winged wingers' wings. What exactly am I saying here? I'm just winging it. You probably did something similar several days ago. Jesus Christ. Thanks, Beat. I really appreciate that he can fly.
Yeah, I was about to comment about that. Just he can fly. The fact that he read that with no mistakes. Oh my god. Alright. Pears and pork. Here we go.
Composers.
Yeah, we have the composers here, kind of a big deal.
Everybody clap for the composers.
They made this smile.
Every time we play this song, they get paid royalties.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
I was wondering where that $5 bill went.
Okay. All right, ready?
Ready? We good?
Yeah.
Yeah, ready to go?
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they're gonna do a little intro. I'll help you guys. Don't worry.
Everybody happy. Everybody eats pears.
Everybody.
Poor grandpa.
Everybody celebrates. Everybody eat pork. Do it. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody eat pork. Pork. Oink. Hey, 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 hey. Everybody eat pork.
If you're fucking happy and you motherfucking know what's up, motherfucking head.
Oh my god.
Everybody acknowledge the pork-centric way.
Do not touch the blender. Nope.
Do not touch the blender.
There it is.
Do not put your hand inside the blender.
Do not touch the blender.
God damn it.
Don't touch the fucking blender. Hey, hey. Everybody digs
Oh no.
and everybody buries pears.
Everybody? Actually, not everyone, no.
Everybody. Pork, 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 pork. Hey, hey, hey.
This just makes this even more terrifying. Look what you've done! Oh, jeez.
Show me your card. Perhaps show me your card. Okay, here's my card.
Stop! Oh my god. Anyway!